Do you have rotted wood in your exterior that you need to patch? We were really surprised what we found 1 year after we patched ours. Last summer and fall, Craig and I were spiffing up our exterior with some new trim paint, and we found some rotten patches in our front porch floorboards. Craig decided to do a comparison between a well-known off-the-shelf wood filler and a homemade recipe. He made the mixtures and filled the holes, and then sanded them down, primed and painted. They all looked just fine. But 1 year later, after being hit with a snowy winter and a very rainy spring, we were shocked that only one of these mixtures held up and gave us a durable finish. Next, I'm going to walk you through what we did so you can see exactly what did and didn't work. First, Craig applied wood hardener to every hole.
You really do kind of want to wet the surface pretty good. Let it soak in.
Once this dried, he applied one of 3 mixtures.
Just gonna start with this stuff. This is the one kind that turns pink to brown as it dries. We'll start at one end, kind of work this in. And it's gonna leave it a little high because you can always sand it down a little bit later, but
Second was a very sticky mix of wood glue by Titebond and sawdust. The wood glue is also rated interior exterior, and sawdust is of course free. You probably have it laying around from a previous project, and you can also check in your sander bag.
it's definitely sticky and tacky. It's flowable. Should still go and fill these holes. But we're gonna try that for this one here and see how that goes.
Third was a mix of plastic wood and sawdust.
Yeah, I can see this being a bad idea because maybe it's just too dry to begin with. I can see it also making it a little stronger, just kind of like having an aggregate in something. And of course, this stuff is not cheap. Sawdust is, although again, we didn't use a ton of it. And you can see it's just a little dry. It doesn't want to quite stick to the edges there. There we go.
We filled 3 of the holes with the plastic wood filler, and then 1 each of the glue and sawdust mix and plastic wood and sawdust mix. Then we sanded them all down and then primed and painted. And they all looked great 1 month later. But 1 year later, after freezing in the snow, getting wet all spring, and then the heat and humidity of the summer, only one of these held up. To our surprise, every single hole that we patched using plastic wood failed. Basically, it turned into a crumbling mess. The only one that held up was the glue and sawdust mixture. We have had better luck using plastic wood in shallower holes outside, so if you're gonna use it, definitely apply it in layers so that they dry in between passes. Or you could just go the easy route and use wood glue and sawdust. This was really easy to apply all in one pass, and most importantly, it proved to be highly durable by surviving at least 1 year of New England climate. In the end, we were really surprised at how much better our homemade mix performed over a big name brand off-the-shelf product. And next time we have deeper holes to patch in our exterior, we'll be going with wood glue and sawdust.